Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe, like this video. Also, leave your opinions in the comment section below. President Bola Tinubu is AI assets. U.S. agencies drop bombshell in explosive drug trafficking investigation. In recent legal developments, Nigerian investigative journalist David Indeyi revealed in his latest post that the U.S. agencies, including the CIA, FBI, and DEA, opposed the release of records related to Nigerian President Bola Tinubu's alleged drug trafficking and money laundering activities. The CIA's filing indirectly confirmed that Tinubu is considered an active asset, emphasizing that revealing such information could jeopardize national security and the safety of intelligence sources involved. Furthermore, the DEA opposed fully disclosing these records, asserting that Nigerians have no right to know details of their president's actions. This follows ongoing legal battles over the release of documents tied to his past, notably a 1993 forfeiture of $460,000 linked to drug charges in the United States. Yesterday, a federal court, the CIA, FBI, and DEA filed a memorandum opposing our motion for summary judgment in the FOIA disclosure case about President Bola Tinubu's drug trafficking investigation records, where we are seeking to have the redaction removed from. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think that, in fact, Bola Tinubu could be a CIA asset? My personal opinion is I do not want to believe this yet, because I feel like, they are saying that Tinubu is a CIA agent just solely due to the fact that the FBI, the CIA refused to release documents that is in their care that could implicate President Tinubu. They could be doing it for any other reason that is different from the fact that President Tinubu is a CIA agent. You guys remember the popular Puff Daddy, the American rapper? There have been rumors going on for quite a while, especially now that he's now in prison, that he was a CIA agent, which was why didn't arrest him or investigate his matter all this while that different allegations has been leveled against him. Now, back to Tinubu matter. Apart from the fact that Tinubu could be a CIA agent, you guys remember that, these people, they usually have their interest vested in African countries, because they know that, the African countries is their dumping ground. This is where they get most of their resources from. You guys, forget about the old politics that is going on within Nigeria. Anybody that, the developed country do not want to be president in Nigeria might certainly not become president. You guys remember what happened to Gaddafi in Libya? It was after the US, spread different propaganda about him, how he was an authoritative president and all of that. When he eventually died, that was when we started hearing the good side, that the people of Libya were actually enjoying, they were being paid money, even employed Libyans were giving money monthly, and that he was actually a good leader. And I wondered that all of the stories that we were hearing when before Gaddafi died, and before the United States decided to track him down and make sure that he was removed from the seat of the presidency, we thought he was a monster. So all of those stories wasn't true after all. So those are the kind of propaganda that the United States, the UK can spread when they know that this president that is on seat, we do not like him, is not He's not playing the kind of game that we want him to play. That might be the situation. It might just be that Tinubu is not a CIA agent, but, he's someone that, is actually, doing the orders, is doing the bidding of all of these advanced countries. You all, let me have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. You guys know I don't know much. I'm just keeping it real. Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Azika Udoka says Biafran government in exile will mount pressure. He wanted to write pressure on U.S. President-elect Donald Trump to reopen Bola Tinubu's drug case. Let him go and defend himself. Another person by the name Timothy Oluwadamilare says, O Lord Almighty, we look unto you. We call upon you over the nation Nigeria. Redeem us from the bondage of bad leadership we found ourselves. Let your kingdom come. Let your will be done. Have your way in this nation. Please, God, give us a leader after the heart of God, a God-fearing leader. Amen. I will say amen to that prayer. It's very important. Akintola Justice says, everybody in the world, including a newborn baby, knows that Tinubu, aka T-Pain, is a drug lord. He sells and smokes it. Daniel says, when His Excellency Atiku Abubakar unraveled Tinubu's criminality, the American government said they have a 2,500-page criminal dossier on Tinubu, which they could not release until after his term. No Nigerian will say is not aware of that. So anyone defending Tinubu now is a thief and a drug dealer and an identity thief. Remi Olayinka says, don't you think Obasanjo being a military would have used this against him? Indying hatred for Tinubu knows no bound. Benjamin Ezefuna says, all these ratings or rantings are just crying over spilled milk. You guys better devise another strategy towards 2024. This one don't cast. Samuel Afolabi says, convicted Trump on what offenses? Donald Trump, the newly elected 47th President of the United States, has faced numerous charges and lawsuits throughout his career. Here are some of the notable ones. Election fraud allegation, over 400 lawsuits, and co. Lampara says, with these filings and counter-filings, Nigeria will continue to be gnashed upon by the World Bank, IMF, etc., as long as she remains in the jugular of international economic manipulators. America will only talk of true democracy when they have no national interest of theirs to protect. You all, thank you very much for always listening and watching. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain for now. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.